This has become my happy place right by the river at Durham Fringe, and as we head on to the 25th of July, there's my happy place. I'm just looking through the rather packed programme, helpfully colour coded for different shows to see, and of the many to see, and we're starting to post our reviews here at Durham Fringe. I'm just picking out a few for people that are looking for things that they might want to see. Here at Durham Fringe, things really kick off at midday today with some music, and also of course children's shows, and there are quite a few of those always around mid-morning to late morning, in this case, as I say, midday. But a few to see, a few to pick up on. One I saw for children outdoors last year was Down the Rabbit Hole, which is a kind of aerial circus show with lots and lots of interaction. And that's happening just around lunchtime. You can find all the details in the Fringe programme, and there are lots of these flying around the city, lying around the city. But picking up a few other ones too, as we get towards the evening. A real hit at Brighton Fringe was All These Pretty Things. It's a pretty unique, in some ways heartbreaking, but I would say hopeful story in lots of ways, and it's music and storytelling based around music. So All These Pretty Things happening at the Department of Music, which I'm noticing is a really great new venue. And it's easy to say great, but by great I literally mean it's part of the history around near Palace Green. In terms of other choices that you might want to see, there was a Fringe showcase, and I like the look of Lorca and Margot. Very charismatic. We're in the realm of cabaret here. We're in the realm of something different. If you've not seen cabaret, go to a show that is rooted in performance that's very much character based and very, very much accomplished. So you might want to catch the Durham Fringe showcase that we saw, and that's happening later in the evening. This time it's in the Fontaine Ballroom, but there you get a little snippet of different shows to see at the Fringe. You get a real taste, and it'll direct you to shows you might then want to see, because you're just going to see a snippet of what those shows are. Atomic Cabaret happens later in the evening, and that's at a Studio Gala Theatre. That was also a little snippet we saw, and I did an interview which you can find on the Fringe Review coverage of Durham Fringe. But there we're going to get physics blended with music, and you're going to learn, and also you're going to lean into the shocking reality that we are in a nuclear age more than ever, and we've not learned the lessons from Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and some people think we're on the brink. So uncomfortable, but perhaps enlightening and inspiring as well. Lots and lots of genres, as I've mentioned. I'm going to mention later in the evening at Fabio's Bar, which is Richard Pulsford, the short joke teller, returns, and literally short jokes. If you like the kind of punchline and clever wordplay, Richard is a hit around the Fringe circuit, and is back at, I think he's back at the Fringe this year, but you'll see him in lots and lots of other Fringe festivals, so catch him here later in the evening. And also later in the evening we saw, and there'll be a review coming up, heading into night, a clown ode on forgetting, and it's very touching, and it's very physical, and it is breathtakingly good clown, but that's diving deeper, and it's diving into forgetting. And this in some ways has become an age of forgetting, where we all have a relative who's getting into Alzheimer's and dementia, and it can be heartbreaking, of course, and is heartbreaking, particularly when the short-term memory goes. And this asks the question of, was I here before? I can't remember. And how do we deal with forgetting? And can we find joy? Can we find purpose in it? And anybody that's had experience of that or not, I realised when I saw it, you don't have to have had direct experience of a family member beginning to forget to really savour and learn and enjoy this show as well. Just still looking through this programme, there's so much to see, so much to watch. If you're a fan of Sherlock Holmes, you're going to enjoy the last act, Sherlock Holmes The Last Act, which is at the Vane Tempest Durham Student Union. Lots and lots more to see. I'm just having a quick look to see if there's anything I've missed. There's lots and lots of comedy on today, but there is also theatre throughout the programme too. There's late night improv around the same time as heading into Night a Clown Ode on Forgetting, which is the Improvisarios, and they're also I think I've seen them up in Edinburgh before, but they're here too. So there's lots to see. I would suggest you take a day, if it's not today, another day, to dive in and enjoy stuff. Oh, another one for the kids, this one kind of goes around too, is the giant balloon show. And that's happening on Palace Green, which the sun is shining today here in Edinburgh, so there's going to be lots to see. I think I've got the sun behind me too, so I might have gone a bit not easy to see. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 venues running literally from midday to around 11 p.m. So why don't you have a day at Durham Fringe today?